Dear student, we are in our chapter solution lecture 10. How are you? આપણે સોલ્યુશન ચેપ્ટરનો આજે લેક્ચર 11 છે. Exercise. If the density of some lake water is 1.25 gram per milliliter and contains 92 gram of Na plus ion per kilogram of water, calculate the molality of Na plus ion in the lake. સરોવર, ખરા પાણીનું સરોવર, salty water of the lake contains 92 gram of Na plus in 1 kilogram water. So mass of solvent is 1 kilogram. Molality is equal to mass of Na plus ion upon molar mass of Na plus ion into mass of solvent in kilogram. When we take solvent in kilogram, someone need to take 1000 here upward. 92 gram divided by 23 and 1 kg. So 92 divided by 23 gives 4 mole per kilogram, which is molality. Now next question. If the solubility product, this question is connection with equilibrium chapter. INP. If the solubility product of CuS, cupric sulfide, is 6 into 10 raised to minus 16, calculate the maximum molarity of CuS in aqueous solution. Ksp of CuS is 6 into 10 raised to minus 16. For CuS, Ksp will be S square. Here S is solubility of CuS in mole per liter in its aqueous saturated solution. It is also the maximum molarity of CuS in aqueous medium. Ksp is equal to S square. Why? CuS is a sparingly soluble salt. Suppose solubility of is S. So Ksp is equal to Cu plus 2 into S minus 2. So S into S, S square. So S is equal to under root Ksp 6 into 10 raised to minus 16. Root of 10 raised to minus 16 we have to multiply by 1 half. So minus 8. Under root of 6, 2.45. So 2.45 into 10 raised to minus 8 is our Ksp. Calculate the mass percent of aspirin. Formula of aspirin is C9H8O4. In acetonitrile, when 6.5 gram of aspirin is dissolved in 450 gram of acetonitrile, methyl cyanide is a solvent. Mass of solvent 450, mass of solute 6.5. We have to get mass percent, means percentage weight by weight. So mass percent will be mass of solute upon mass of solute plus mass of solvent. So 650, 6.5 multiplied by 100, 650 upon 456.5, addition of both. So 1.4238. So round about 1.424% it gives. Now 29 exercise question 2.29. Nalorphine, one of the drug, one of the medicine, C19H21NO3, similar to morphine, is used to combat withdrawal symptoms in narcotics users. Dose of nalorphine generally gives is 1.5 milligram as a dose. Calculate the mass of 1.5 10 raised to minus 3 molality aqueous solution required for the above dose. The 1.5 milligram solute nalorphine as a pills આપવામાં આવે તો એ pills નું total mass કેટલું હોવું જોઈએ? Solute is 1.5 milligram. So first molar mass of nalorphine 19 carbon 21 hydrogen 21 nitrogen 1 nitrogen and 3 oxygen, so 311 gram per mole. Our solute is 1.5 milligram, so 1.5 into 10 raised to minus 3 molality, so 1.5 10 raised to minus 3 moles of nalorphine dissolved in 1 kilogram. So mole is equal to mass upon molar mass. Mole is equal to mass upon molar mass. So mole should be multiplied to molar mass. Then it gives mass. So 1.5 10 raised to minus 3 mole into 311. So 0.47 gram. Mass of solution. Yes. Mass of solute 0.47. Mass of solvent 1.000.47. 1000.47 gram. 0.47 gram solute required એટલે 0.47 gram આ chemical હોય nalorphine. So total mass of solution 10000.47. So at 1.5 milligram how much? Milligram is converted into gram, so 10 raised to minus 3. So 32 gram ની pills બનાવવી પડે. Now calculate the amount of benzoic acid required for preparing 250 ml of 0.15 molarity solution in methanol. Yes, we have to calculate the amount of benzoic acid required for preparing 250 ml of 0.15 molarity solution in methanol. So define કરવું છે. How much benzoic acid is dissolved in 0.15 molarity and 250 milli solution. Molarity of solution is 0.15, so 0.15 mole per liter. Here volume of solution 250 milli, so 250 divided by 1000, so gives a liter. So molar mass of benzoic acid here 7 carbon 6 plus 1 7, 6 hydrogen and 2 oxygen. So here molar mass is 122. So molarity equal to mass of solute upon molar mass of solute into volume of solution. Molarity is given 0.15. Mass we have to define of benzoic acid 122 molar mass of solute 250 divided by 1000, so in liter. So mass will be 0.15 into 122, 250 into 10 raised to minus 3. So 4.575 gram is our answer. Now why do gases always tend to be less soluble in liquid as the temperature is raised? We are talking about a solution of a gas into liquid. Any gas when we dissolve into water, so it gives solution. When we increase the temperature, I am giving you example. We are drinking soda water. Carbon dioxide is dissolved into water. When we increase the temperature, what happens? Dissolved CO2 will be escaped, evaporated. Reason for that, solute gas when dissolves in solvent, it makes solution. But which is the exothermic process? Gas when we dissolve into solvent. So it gives a aqueous solution of the gas and some heat will be liberated. So this process is exothermic. In exothermic, when we increase the temperature, so it means we are increasing product. So reaction moves in backward direction. So decreasing of temperature decreases the dissolved amount of CO2 gas. Now, as per Laws Atelier principle, temperature of such a system is increased and equilibrium shifted into backward direction we discussed. Exothermic reaction માં temperature rise થાય reaction backward થઈ જાય. The dissolved CO2 escaped, remove થઈ જાય. Solubility of gas decreases. Among the following compound, identify which are insoluble, partially soluble and highly soluble in water. Most time we question which one is highly soluble. Yes, formic acid. Our water is a polar by nature. Oxygen is partially negative. Hydrogen is partially positive. Formic acid is a polar by nature. So easily dissolves into water. It has a great attraction, forms hydrogen bond. Here one OH group. There are two in ethylene glycol. So which is also makes hydrogen bond in water. So highly soluble formic acid and ethylene glycol. Partially soluble phenol and pentanol. Why? Phenol having OH group, so it makes a hydrogen bond with water, but major part is non-polar, so partially dissolves. Here same OH group possesses hydrogen bond with water, but major part is insoluble, so it is partially soluble. Where insoluble, water is a polar, where chloroform and toluene both are non-polar. So polar and non-polar never mixes in each other. Based on solute-solvent interaction, arrange the following in order of increasing solubility: normal, octane and explain. Normal octane is our non-polar solvent. We are dissolving cyclohexane, potassium chloride, methanol and methyl cyanide. The structure formula of normal octane you can see. In straight line there are 8 carbon, which is totally non-polar. As cyclohexane is non-polar, it is completely soluble in normal octane. Yes, sir. Cyclohexane is a non-polar, so non-polar easily dissolves into non-polar solvent. KCl is an ionic compound. It is not soluble in normal octane. Why? KCl is completely ionic compound. The normal octane is a non-polar. So non-polar and polar never mix it in each other. Methanol is more polar than methyl cyanide. Here bond between OH is more polar than carbon nitrogen. So methyl cyanide less polar, hence it will be more soluble. કારણ કે આપણું solvent is a non-polar છે. The polarity less હોય એ maximum soluble થાય. એટલે non-polar cyclohexane highly soluble. Methyl cyanide polar છે. Methanol એના કરતા વધારે polar છે. KCN KCl મેક્સિમમ પોલર છે એટલે પોલારિટી ઇન્ક્રીઝ થઈ એટલે સોલ્યુબિલિટી ડિક્રીઝ થાય કારણ કે સોલ્વેન્ટ છે નોન પોલર છે. Suggest the most important type of intermolecular attraction in the following pairs: normal hexane, normal octane. Yes, both normal hexane and normal octane are non-polar. Octane C8H18, hexane C6H14, both are non-polar. Hence, intermolecular attractive interaction are only London force, van der Waals force, and one of the weakest van der Waals attraction force occurs between them. Yes, both iodine and CCl4 are non-polar. Intermolecular attractive interaction are London forces. Yes, in iodine is non-polar. CCl4 is also non-polar. So non-polar possesses only London force. બે વચ્ચે interaction. NaClO4, sodium perchlorate, is ionic. Water is polar. Hence, the intermolecular interactions in them are of ion dipole type. Dipole attraction occurs between them. As both methanol and acetone are polar. Methanol is polar, yes. Here OH group is present. So which is polar? Acetone is polar, yes. There is carbonyl group present, which is polar. So dipole interaction occurs between them. As the acetonitrile and acetone, yeah, same. In the methyl cyanide, cyano group is polar. In acetone, carbonyl group is a polar. So dipole attraction occurs between them. Now Henry's law we discussed, which is theory. Now 2.13. Yes, sir. The partial pressure of ethane over a solution. Partial pressure of ethane over a solution containing 6.56 × 10⁻³ gram of ethane is 1 bar. એક સોલ્યુશનમાં ઇથેન ડિઝોલ્વ છે એનું પાર્શિયલ પ્રેશર 1 bar છે. If the solution contain 5 × 10⁻² gram of ethane, then what shall be the partial pressure of the gas? We know actually according to Henry's law, એટલે શું કહેતા 6.56 10⁻³ gram ઇથેન સોલ્યુશનમાં હતું જ્યારે પાર્શિયલ પ્રેશર 1 bar છે. હવે જો સોલ્યુશનમાં 5 × 10⁻² gram ઇથેન હોય, so partial pressure will be how much? According to Henry's law, mass of gas dissolved in solution directly proportion to its partial pressure at a given temperature. So molality is directly proportional to partial pressure. So M is equal to Kh into P. Kh is a Henry constant. Thus 6.56 10⁻³ gram. Then mass, molality, same. So mass then direct. Mass is 6.56 10⁻³ gram taken as a molality. Why? Solution amount is not given. Here same compounds એટલે mass લઈ શકાય. For the comparison, mass directly is taken. Kh into 1 bar. So here 5 × 10⁻² Kh is equal to P. So dividing equation 2 by 1, so we get pressure. In another method we can say whenever 6.56 10 raised to minus 3 gram ethane is present, then partial pressure is 1 bar. So at 5 into 10 raised to minus 2 gram, how much? So 5 into 10 raised to minus 2, 1, 6.56 10 raised to minus 3. So 50 divided by 6.56, 7.62. Now 2.35. Henry's law constant for the molality of methane in benzene at 298 Kelvin is 4.27 into 10 raised to power millimeter height of mercury. Calculate the solubility of methane in benzene at 298 Kelvin under 760 millimeter height. We know Henry constant છે એ given છે KH. Solubility of methane at 298 Kelvin and pressure is 760 derive કરવું છે. So according to Henry's law, P is equal to KH into X, KH given, partial pressure given. So mole fraction we get 1.78, gated value 1.78 10 raised to minus 3. So solubility of methane is 1.78 10 raised to minus 3 in term of mole fraction. The air is a mixture of number of gases. Yes, our air is a mixture of number of gases. The major components are oxygen and nitrogen with approximate proportion. 20% is oxygen, 79% by volume at 298 is the nitrogen. Water is in the equilibrium with air at a pressure of 10 atmosphere. At 298 Kelvin, if the Henry constant for oxygen and nitrogen at 290 Kelvin is 3.30 into 10 raised to 7 and 6.51 10 raised to 7 millimeter, calculate the composition of these gases in water. Air contains 20% oxygen, 79 nitrogen, 1% other gases. So total will be 100. Total pressure of air in equilibrium with water is 10. So partial pressure of the oxygen, this is formula. Yes, for getting partial pressure in the mixture of the gases. So percentage of the particular gas into total pressure upon 100. So 2 atmosphere. But 1 atm is equal to 760 millimeter height. So 2 atm is equal to 1520. Similarly, pressure of nitrogen 79 into 10, so 7.9, so 6004 millimeter. Atmosphere is converted into millimeter by multiplying by 760. 7.9 760 multiply करो तो 6004. Now according to Henry's law, P is equal to KH into X. So pressure of oxygen is KH into X O2. So X O2 4.61 10 raised to minus 5. Like this, mole fraction of nitrogen 9.22 10 raised to minus 5. Heptane and octane form an ideal solution. Yes. Heptane and octane, when we mix this, heptane means C7, H16. Octane means C18, H18. Form an ideal solution at 373 Kelvin. Vapor pressure of the two liquids components are 105.2 kilopascal, 46.8 kilopascal respectively. What will be the vapor pressure of mixture? 26 gram of heptane is given and 35 gram of octane. Here individual pure partial pressure of heptane and pure octane's partial pressure is given. So mass of the heptane is 26 gram, mass of the octane is 35 gram, molar mass of the heptane C70 at 16, 12 7 ja 84, 16 1 ja 16, 100. Molar mass of octane C8 H18, 12 8 ja 108, 19 1 ja 1, 114. So mole of the heptane mass upon molar mass 26 by 100.26. Moles of octane mass upon molar mass 35 by 114.317. So mole fraction of the heptane, mole of heptane upon total mole 0.26 upon 0.26 plus 0.307, 0.26 divided by 0.567, so 0.458 mole fraction of heptane. Now mole fraction of octane, mole of octane upon total mole, so 0.541. So total pressure will be P degree 1 into x1 plus P degree 2 into x2, 105 into 2 into 0.545, 46.8 into 0.541. So 730.5 kilopascal is our answer. Now 2.36 textile question, exercise 100 gram of liquid A. Molar mass of A is 140 gram per mole. Was dissolved in 1000 gram of liquid B, and liquid B molar mass is 180. The vapor pressure of liquid B was found to be 500 torr, means millimeter. Calculate the vapor pressure of pure liquid A and its vapor pressure in the solution and total vapor pressure of the solution 475. Mass of component A 100 gram. Molar mass of A is 140. Mass of component B 1000. Molar mass of B 180. Now partial pressure pure component B is 500. Total 475. So what is A? The partial pressure of A in mixture and pure partial pressure of the A. So now mole of A. So mass of A upon molar mass of A, 100 divided by 140, so 0.714. Moles of B. Weight of B upon molar mass of B, 5.55. So mole fraction of A. Mole of A upon total mole, 0.714 upon 0.714 plus 5.55, so 0.114. Mole fraction of B. Mole of B upon total mole, 5.55 divided by total mole, 0.886. So therefore partial pressure of B, P degree B into XB. So 500 into 0.886. So PB is 443. Now total pressure is given 475. B is derived. So we can get value of PA. So 32 torr means millimeter. Now PA is equal to P degree A into XA. Put down the value derived of PA here. So P degree A we get P degree A is equal to PA upon XA. So 280.7. So vapor pressure of pure liquid is 280.7 torr millimeter, and both same, torr or millimeter both are same. And vapor pressure of liquid is 32 torr. Now come to the question 2.37. Vapor pressure of pure acetone and chloroform. Acetone and chloroform at 328 Kelvin. Are 7 for 1.8 millimeter and 632.8 millimeter respectively. Assuming that they form ideal solution, acetone with the chloroform, we have to assume makes the ideal solution. Over the entire range of composition plot P total, P chloroform and P acetone as a function of X acetone. The experimental data observed for different compositions of mixture is here 100 into mole fraction of acetone. Acetone નો mole fraction છે 100 થી ડિવાઇડ કર્યો. ઇનિશિયલ 0 હોય પછી 0.118 હતું, ડિવાઇડ બાય 100 11.8 23.4 36 15. This is mole fraction, percentage આપી દીધા છે. મોલ ફ્રેક્શન છે લેસ ધેન 1 હોય, 100 થી ડિવાઇડ કરો છો, સો 0 11 પોઈન્ટ ડેટા ગિવન. એસિટોન ની પ્રેશર આપ્યું છે. મોલ ફ્રેક્શન increases of acetone, you can see our partial pressure of acetone increases. Now chloroform. So partial pressure is the decreases 120.7. Mole fraction of acetone increase થાય છે, એટલે બહુ નેચરલ છે. Here let us first find P total. Mole fraction of acetone is 0. Now it became 0.118, 0.234, 0.36, 0.50, 0.58, 0.64, 0.72. So partial pressure of acetone gradually increases. Chloroform partial pressure it decreases, and P total both of this is total. Total here increases. Now you can see from the graph the various plots of pressure versus X on the same graph paper shown in figure 2.4. So you can see what happens actually. Graph draw કરવાનો હતો. Mole fraction of acetone here increases 0 to 0.8 here, but mole fraction of 0 હોય તો 1 હોય. Chloroform બેનો total 1, 0.1 હોય તો 0.9 of chloroform. તો chloroform છે એ અહીંયા 0.2 થઈ જશે. એટલે mole fraction acetone નો increase થાય એટલે chloroform નો decrease થાય ને. Here acetone નું શું થાય છે, mole fraction increase થાય એટલે vapor pressure increase થાય. Chloroform નું mole fraction decrease થાય છે, બસ તો decrease થાય. એટલે from the graph and from the data, yes, we have to draw the graph 0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8. આ acetone છે. Mole fraction of acetone increases. Now, partial pressure here in millimeter. 100, 200, suppose 200, 400, 600, 800, 1000, 1200, 1400 and 1600. But no, here 100, sorry, 50-50. 100 here. 100 millimeter pressure. Here 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700 and 800. Aceton mole fraction 0. So it is 0 here. Now 0.118 here. So pressure is 55.9 here. Now 110.1. 11, sorry, mole fraction is now 0.234 here. Pressure is 110.1. So gradually increases. Yes, chloroform. Chloroform. એનું partial pressure છે 632.8 here. પછી 548 at the mole fraction degrees થાય. And total pressure gives here both same. With increasing in mole fraction of acetone from the given data, this one increases. Partial pressure of acetone, and here decreases. And addition of both is the total pressure. Benzene and toluene. Next question. Benzene and toluene form ideal solution over the entire range of composition. The vapor pressure of pure benzene and toluene at 300 Kelvin are 50.71 millimeter mercury and 32.06 millimeter mercury respectively. Calculate the mole fraction of benzene in vapor phase if 80 gram benzene is mixed with 100 gram of toluene. Once again, benzene and toluene makes the ideal solution. Clear? Over the entire range of composition. Vapor pressure of pure benzene and toluene. Whenever both are separate, individual pure state માં benzene નું 50.71 છે, toluene નું 32.06 છે pure, so PdV, superscript. Calculate the mole fraction of benzene in vapor phase, not in liquid phase. 80 gram benzene is mixed with 100 gram toluene. So first mass of benzene is 80 and mass of toluene 100. So moles of benzene, mass upon molar mass. Here actually molar mass. Mass of benzene is given, but molar mass of benzene here, sorry, mass of toluene is 100. So mole of benzene, yes, mass 80 upon mole 78, so 1.026. For toluene, mass upon molar mass 100 upon 92, 92 is molar mass of toluene 1.087. So now mole fraction of benzene, mole of benzene upon total mole. So 1.026 divided by 2.113, 0.48155. So therefore mole fraction of toluene 1 minus mole fraction of benzene 0.5145. So total pressure will be pressure of benzene plus pressure of toluene. So P degree benzene into mole fraction of benzene, P degree toluene into mole fraction from Raoult's law. So total pressure will be 41.12 millimeter. Now according to Dalton's law, mole fraction in gaseous phase. So partial pressure of the benzene, mole fraction of the benzene in gaseous phase and total pressure. So why C6 gaseous phase mole fraction. So pressure of benzene partial upon total 0.6 is our answer. Now 2.10. What role does the molecular interaction play in a solution of alcohol into water? What role does the molecular interaction play in a solution of alcohol in water? In alcohol, there are hydrogen bonds between alcohol and molecule. Similarly, in water, there are hydrogen bonds between water molecules. Listen once again. What role does the molecular interaction play in a solution of alcohol in water? Yes. When we dissolve alcohol into water, what happens? Between alcohol and alcohol, hydrogen bond is present. Between water and water, there is also hydrogen bond is present. So what about alcohol with water? In alcohol, there are hydrogen bond between alcohol molecules. Similarly, water also having intermolecular hydrogen bond. On mixing alcohol and water, some of the hydrogen bond between alcohol and water molecules will be break. Due to weakening of interaction, the mixture shows a positive deviation to Raoult's law. એટલે આલ્કોહોલ વચ્ચે જે એટ્રેક્શન હતું, વોટર વચ્ચે જે ઇન્ટરેક્શન હતું એ આલ્કોહોલ અને વોટર વચ્ચે લેસ થઈ જાય છે. એટલે વેપર પ્રેશર હોવું જોઈએ એના કરતાં વધી જાય. સો પોઝિટિવ ડેવિએશન occurs. As a result, mixture shows higher vapor pressure and lowering boiling point. Boiling point decrease થાય. What is meant by positive and negative deviation from Raoult's law, and how is the sign of delta H mixture related to positive and negative deviation from Raoult's law? Yes. For the negative deviation means our vapor pressure practically derived, it should be less than actual according to Raoult's law. So it means that delta H mixture is the more than 0. એટલે component AA અને BB વચ્ચે attraction હોય એના કરતાં A અને B વચ્ચે more છે. એટલે release enthalpy more હોય in the case of negative deviation. In positive deviation, vapor pressure છે practically derived according to Raoult's law કરતાં more હોય. એટલે AA વચ્ચેનો interaction BB વચ્ચેના interaction કરતાં AB interaction less હોય. So delta H mixture is less than 0. For the solution showing positive deviation from Raoult's law, delta H mixture positive and delta V mixture also positive. Now negative deviation forms delta H mixture negative, delta H mixture also negative. Aqueous solution of 2% of non-volatile solute exerts a pressure of 1.004 bar at the normal boiling point of the solvent. What is the molar mass of the solute? Yes, here aqueous solution of solution 2% non-volatile solute out of 100 2 gram and pressure is 1.004. Normal boiling point of the solvent. What is the molar mass of solute? Yes, mass of solute is 2 gram. Mass of solvent 98 according to 100. Molar mass of solvent 18 of water. Vapor pressure of solution given 1.004. Pure solvents vapor pressure 1.013 bar. Yes. Here given in bar, so we have to take in bar. Pure water 1.013, solution 1.004. So molar mass of solution from Raoult's law, P degree minus P upon P degree, N upon N. For dilute solution, P degree minus P upon P degree, W upon M. W upon M, solute. This one solvent. So 1.013 P degree minus P. 1.004 upon P degree. The 1.013. Now W2 upon M2. W1 M1. So 2 into 18 upon M2 into 98. So 41.35 upper part 0.009 1.013. So 18 to the 36 upon M2 and 98. So M2 will be 36 into 1.013 upon 0.009 and 98. So 41.35 is our answer. Now 2.17 example. The vapor pressure of water is 12.3 kilopascal at 300 Kelvin. Calculate vapor pressure of 1 molar solution of a non-volatile solute in it. 1 molar solution means molality 1. 1 mole per 1 kilogram. 1 molality relation. 1 mole dissolved into 1 kilogram solvent. Thus, mole of solute is 1. Mass of solvent 1 kilogram. Moles of solvent, mass upon molar mass, 1000 divided by 1 kilogram is 1000 gram, divided by 18, 55.55. So mole fraction of solute, mole of solute upon total mole, 1 upon 1 plus 55.55, 0.0177. So mole fraction of the solvent, 1 minus 0.0177, 0.9823. Now vapor pressure of solution, P is equal to P degree into X, 12.3 into 0.9823. So 12.08 kilopascal is our answer. Understood? Now we will meet in our next lecture. Bye. Take care. Send me your homework.